We take away beauty and we take away mystery from Eucharist and a lot of our practices, and we just reduce them down to what it means for the social order. So in a lot of disciple world, is what I like to call it disciple world. Not a disciple world, I find churches tripping over themselves trying to make communion more meaningful. And they do so with a lot of like, I would consider them unnecessary steps. A lot of them, one of my colleagues in the ministry, we were at an event and we were doing some things around communion. I think we were making it excessively hard. We were in a historic place. We didn't receive by intinction from a paten and a chalice. We walked up and out of a big chalice. We took those little individual cups. I have some here for when I go visit people. And I was like, why are we doing it this way? It almost devalues it in the setting. But we also had to go to stations and we had to do something craft or artistically inclined. And I said something to him and he goes, I hate arts and crafts worship. This is what he called it. And I keep thinking to myself, you don't actually have to do stuff to elevate it. It in and of itself is very elevated. In my setting, we're grateful to have a beautiful altar, which we do call an altar, not just a table, but an altar. And when you say the words of institution, you lift up the elements, you
Hmm.
actually put the reverence into it. It's incredibly dramatic. You actually don't have to do stuff. We forget the fact that we're not just called to go and do things differently in the world. We're called to have an encounter with God to be completely transformed. So we can't divorce the transcendent from the immanent, right? And so if we're always, always, always telling people, well, you're not doing this good enough, you got to go do this, you got to do this, the world's still broken. I think we run people down, right? And then we find that the church is a less effective a social benevolent society than many social work organizations and many other organizations and go cause real change in the world. And it makes the community less impactful. We're not just a prophetic community. We are, but we're also a community of priests, right? We're a
Hmm.
community of pastors. And so we need to be finding our personal relationship to Jesus. And in so doing, we find our way of relating, new ways of relating in our relationship to the people around us and also systems, right? Justice
Hmm.
follows that. So my point is not to diminish social justice or flattening out of our social thing, but it's to connect them back again to the transcendent source. It flows, one flows from the other.